Hi, I'm Stuart, not Lin, as I just said in the first take of this.
And I'm Lin, and we're HiFi Pig.
I'm Stuart. This week has been really hectic with news, which is what we're here to talk to you about. We'll bring all the news to you in a little bit. But we've also been really busy with a few other things, and we've actually joined the 21st century.
I think so.
Yeah, and we've got a soundbar from JBL, and it's only just arrived this morning, but we've set it up, and it's quite interesting so far.
And there was no shouting putting it together.
There wasn't any shouting at all. And I've always been sort of a bit, what's the word, anti-soundbars. But we heard the JBL one at, I think, the Bristol show.
Yes, it was Bristol.
And we talked to them then about ordering one. And it sounds great so far. Yet to set it up properly, but early days, and we'll see how that goes. And something else that I thought I'd never be talking about on HiFi Pig is the Orange Box Bluetooth speaker, which I reviewed last week, and you can win this in a competition on YouTube, and I'll put the link down below and all the rest of it. But
it's a really cool little thing.
Yeah, it was really cool. And Orange have got a really good, if you don't know Orange, not Orange the telephones and what have you, this is Orange, the really well-known amplifier maker. They've been in business since 1968, and I think it's a really cool little thing, the whole idea of the Orange Box Bluetooth speaker. Very cool.
Yes, very cool. And of course, the Borison review went live. The Borison X3 speakers, which are basically they're the gateway drug into the world of Borison and Audio Group Denmark. So we've really enjoyed having those. Been fantastic speakers to have in the house, and for £10,000, they're
I've really enjoyed having them. I play a lot of music, pretty much all the time. A lot of the time, I'm actually mixing on a pair of Technics 1200 Mark 7s, and they've been really good fun for that. But as well as that, to sit down and listen to them, they've been... I'll put a link down below so you can read the review, but I said it in last week's videos that I thought they were game changers at £10,000, €10,000, whatever. I think they are. I don't think they're perfect. But I think they've set the bar very, very high for loudspeakers at £10,000.
Definitely. Definitely. And we've also done, this week has been this month's selection box, which I don't think we've actually talked about in the videos before.
We haven't.
No. Well, the selection box is something that we do every month. Started off during lockdown when we weren't going anywhere and didn't have a lot to do, and we were doing it, I think, weekly at that point. And basically it's like a selection box that you get at Christmas, which has all your favourite chocolate bars in, and you pick what you like out. But what we put in the selection box is a series of links to new music that we like, of all different genres. There's quite a variety in there. Interesting articles, so like science stuff and what have you, bits of literature, and then things to watch and things to go to, like art exhibitions and films and stuff we watched on like Netflix or Amazon or Apple.
One of the things that I want to give a shout out about the selection box this week is in there. So go to it and have a look at everything that's on the selection box. But particularly, and this bit nepotistical, if that's the right word, our eldest has put his first album out there. It's called
Hotel Hot Pudding.
Hotel Hot Pudding by Black Sheep Bill. So again, that's on the selection box. But if you are into sort of trippy, hip-hoppy, it's not, I can't really describe it. It's very cool. So anyway, that's my
proud parent moment.
Proud parent moment there. What else have we done this week? We've just to say that we should have done the Orange Box video. I was going to do that on the beach, but it's absolutely pissed it down for about 6 years here. So we weren't able to do that, and we had to do it. I just did it over there on the settee and what have you. But hopefully we'll be able to bring you some reviews of bits and bobs over the summer and into the autumn, which usually is a bit warmer, of interesting things like Bluetooth speakers and all the rest of it.
Out in the wild.
Out in the wilds, yeah. We did a video years ago of the 1200G when that first arrived, and we did that at the Stones in Karnak, and that's pretty much our best viewed video. It's got 20-odd thousand views, which we're very happy with and all that. So anyway, I'm waffling on. Here's the news.
TMA stands for the Minimalist Amplifier. It comes from France and has been made for those who want the best and want it to last. The maker Neaudio are known for their very high-end Origine range. Their new, more affordable integrated amplifier costs €4,590. It's the first electronic product in Neaudio's Blue programme and has been designed to be easy to repair and, if necessary, upgraded in the future. Rotel has upgraded their 14 series with the A10 Mark II, A11 Mark II and CD11 Mark II models. The A11 Mark II integrated amplifier and CD11 Mark II CD player represent upgraded versions of Rotel's Tribute series models, which were co-engineered with the late Kenny Shiwata. The Rotel A10 Mark II features more than 67 component upgrades. They are priced from £549. Rotel has also announced changes in their European distribution, with ATR now distributing Rotel and Michi in Germany and Switzerland from August, and a new distributor for France and Benelux to be announced. We are also awaiting news of who will be their new distributor in the UK. British distributor Henley Audio has announced the availability of the musical fidelity New Vista 800.2, the successor to the original New Vista 800 amplifier. Henley tells us that the musical fidelity New Vista 800.2 integrated amplifier maintains the essence of the original design while incorporating refinements and technological advancements from the latest series, promising improved sound quality and aesthetics. It costs £10,999. Back due to popular demand are the new 2023 wall rack and speaker stands from Project Audio Systems. They are the Project Tri-Stand speaker stand, which cost £375 a pair, and the Project WMI wall rack at $549. Both come in black or white, and in the UK they're available through Henley Audio's dealer network. Vinyl Station launched in early 2023. The Vinyl Station record cabinets are made from 100% recycled plastic. They are made in Australia and can be configured to suit your vinyl collection and hi-fi. The record cabinets have been designed to be a comfortable height for flicking through your records. HiFi Man has released a new desktop headphone amplifier, the Golden Wave Prelude. It's a fully balanced Class A headphone amplifier costing just under $2,500. PSB Speakers has announced the PSB M4U 9 wireless ANC headphones. The Canadian brand makes headphones following their partnership with Audiodo a few years back. The PSB M4U 9 wireless ANC headphones are the flagship pair and cost £449 or €549. Cantata Audio has been appointed as a Verter acoustics retailer in Northern Ireland. Cantata is run by John Sterling in Lisbon, and to celebrate his appointment, he is holding a Verter Open Day next Thursday, August the 3rd. The event will feature the Verter DG1S record player, and Mike Byrne from Verter will be there too. You can find more about this and many other hi-fi shows and events in the HiFi Pig Hi-Fi Diary. For many years, HiFi Pig has snoofled out hi-fi shows, audio shows and hi-fi events around the world, compiling a comprehensive global online hi-fi diary that's used by audiophiles, show visitors and exhibitors and the hi-fi industry. So if you're looking for anything from local dealer events to huge international shows, it's the first place that you need to look. We regularly update the hi-fi diary, so do get in touch if you have an event or show that you would like us to add. Jefferson Defren from Brazil runs 3D rendering company Formato 3D for you. He works with many big-name, high-end hi-fi companies, providing the 3D images of their products. You will see his work for brands including Sonus Faber, Macintosh, Avant-Garde Acoustic, Esprit Cables, Martin, Eggleston Works, Estalon, and many more. US distributor Monarch Systems has opened La Casita, a dedicated residential demonstration facility near Santa Fe, New Mexico. La Casita will be used for dealer training, press events and new product release demonstrations in an environment that is both isolated and representative of the typical home's environment, acoustics, construction and layout. Monarch Audio is the USA distributor for brands including Aluxity, B-Audio, Chario, Frank Audio Accessories, Siltec and Ultra Carbon.
All right, so that was the news that was. It seems to have picked up this week.
It's been
news.
busy.
And that really shocked me because we were sort of calling it silly season, weren't we?
Yeah, it was very quiet.
There was bugger all news. Oh, you were having to search all over the place for it.
To find stuff, yeah.
And this week seems to have, we've been inundated by news, or you have. And if you have got news to send us, do send it to Lynette at HiFi Pig. You can find the links. I'll put the link down below to send news to. But we're happy to run news from anywhere in the world as long as it's got a hi-fi theme. One of the things that was in the diary, that was in the news section is the diary that you put together.
Yeah, we've been doing this for years now, really. Basically, the Hi-Fi Diary is a diary of loads and loads and loads of hi-fi shows, hi-fi events, right from sort of little dealer events that are happening to the massive international shows. So you find all things like Axpona and Munich and Hong Kong.
Northwest Audio Show.
Northwest Audio Show.
Deluxe Audio Show.
So we cover the whole world with that, and we've been told by a lot of people in the industry that they use our Hi-Fi Diary to plan which shows they're going to exhibit at. Because
so if you've got a confirmed show and everything's confirmed and all the rest of it, because what I don't want to do is have Lynn put stuff on there for it to be moved and us following the bouncing ball down the road.
That's tedious.
It's just tedious. So if you've got a confirmed show and you've got exhibitors already booked and all the rest of it, then let Lynette know and we'll get it in the diary. It's all free. And lots of things that we do at HiFi Pig are free, which is really important to us, I think.
It is.
So what else we've got? What was in the news that was interesting?
One of the big ones was that Musical Fidelity New Vista amp that caused quite a lot of a stir when we ran the news about that.
Yeah.
Just under £11,000, and it's a newer version of their New Vista 800.
But it's got UV meters on the front.
It's got VU meters on it, which everybody loves a VU meter.
Yeah, we put the news on social media, and one of our guys went, "Ooh, VU meters," which is really cool. Now, we used to have a New Vista. We had I think it was the New Vista and the New Vista CD player.
Yes.
We're going back years and years now, but I thought it was a really, really good sounding amplifier and CD combo. I don't know who's got those at the moment. Well, I have a rough idea who's got them at the moment, but so that should be an interesting product, and hopefully we'll get that at some point to review. Another interesting thing that caught my eye was a product from Australia. I think it's called the Vinyl Station. Yeah,
they're record cabinets, which they came in and it was like, these are really, really cool. So basically, well, you'll have seen it in the news, and it's a stand for your records, but they've designed it so that you can stand at it and flick through your records sort of quite comfortably.
I suppose you can put your record player on it.
Yeah, you can put your record player on it, you can put your hi-fi on it, and they're all made out of 100% recycled plastic, and they can do a gazillion different colours, so you can have something really funky. I
thought I don't know the price, I think they're quite expensive.
They're quite expensive.
But I did really like the look of those, and they're a bit different from the usual wood, or well, we use a load of IKEA stuff, which isn't wood. Or is it wood? I don't know. Anyway, on the rack front, the Project racks look really interesting.
They're very nice, yeah. Especially the wall rack is very
the one that
elegant. It's
curved.
like curved shape and very elegant, and basically it holds everything up on the wall so it's away from vibrations and all the rest of it. There's all the details about the information about how Heinz designed it and everything in that news story. If you go and have a look on the website.
I sort of fancy one for just over there when we get rid of that
that would
record
be
rack.
quite cool. Something with the cat to leap on.
And they're not massively expensive,
No,
are
they
they?
were £550 for that one.
And they're doing speaker stands as well?
They're doing speaker stands as well.
Oh, very good. Now, another thing that caught my eye in the news was if I say this wrong, I apologise, Stefan, is the Neodio amplifier. It is called the TMA amplifier.
The minimalist amplifier it stands for.
And Neodio have always done really expensive stuff.
Really, really, yeah.
Based in France, and they've always been very expensive but very beautiful looking. Now, and what I thought was interesting about the, not only is it fairly affordable, it's about
About 4.5, just under £5,000, yeah.
But you also get a 5-year guarantee with it.
I think it might be longer than that, might be 10.
Right, okay. Well, that's, to me, that sort of shows, whether it's 5 or 10, the information will be in the news, but whether it's 5 or 10 years, that's a really good guarantee for any product at the moment. And hopefully we'll get, I know we're going to get that to have a play with. Things that we've got to have a play with at the moment, we've got a pair of T+A speakers in for review.
They are Solitaire S430s, I think. Standards.
They've been running in for a few days now, and I'll get to sit down with those properly in the next few days. We've also got speakers from Closer.
Yes, in Poland.
And a 300B amp, which I'm very excited about having a play with. What else have we got in for review? We've got loads in for review.
Yeah.
So it's a busy few weeks for us before we go to... Hello, Cat.
There's a cat come to say hello here.
Before we go to Hong Kong. So that was the news that was. We're HiFi Pig. I'm Stuart.
I'm Lynn.
See you
you
next
soon.
week. Bye.